So in this video, we'll be talking about eggs, the white eggs versus brown eggs. Now, a lot of farmers and a lot of persons think that there is a difference in terms of equality between the white eggs and the brown eggs. I'm here to tell you that there are no nutritional differences between the white eggs and the brown eggs. My name is Javini Scott. I've been a layer farmer for over 5 years. Throughout my 5 years, I've found that layer business is one of the more profitable businesses that you can enter into. Now, let's talk about our white eggs and our brown eggs. In terms of nutritional value, there are absolutely no difference in terms of nutritional value for these eggs. The only difference is that the white eggs are laid by the white Leghorns and the brown eggs are laid by the red Hampshires. Now, there's a slight variation or a slight difference in terms of the birds, in terms of the quality of their eggs, the look of the yolk. As I stated, the nutritional value, there's absolutely none. From a farmer's perspective, when you do the white Leghorns, these birds were created in the initial stage for strict production. Now, the red Hampshires, on the other hand, they were created for both egg and meat production. So if you were to look at both hens, you would realize that the white Leghorns are slightly slimmer than the red Hampshires, because a lot of persons, after the laying cycle has been completed with the red Hampshires, they tend to use these birds for domestic purposes or also for meat. That's the real essence of why the red Hampshires were created. Now, let's dive into really what these eggs look like. In terms of size, they are the same size. As you can see behind me, the only difference with these birds are that the white Leghorns are on one side, the red Hampshires are on the other side. Now, the reason for that is that they weren't grown together. They were acquired at separate times, so we have to create that partition for the birds. Even when you have the red Hampshires, if you have a set that is older and then you have a newer set, you have to separate these birds to ensure that they don't get into fights and tussle, to ensure the lifespan and that they don't actually kill each other, because they are very territorial animals. If you introduce new birds to the older set, then you may have an issue. We continue to look into the fact of the white hens versus the red Hampshires. Again, the egg sizes are pretty much the same. The quality, the color of the yolk is pretty much the same. In terms of the hardness of the shell, it is pretty much the same. The same water system, the same feed system, these birds get the same kind of treatment. To think of these birds and think of that, oh, white eggs are imported or brown eggs, we are used to brown eggs. It's really about choices. It's about also education to understand that there is absolutely no difference. Yes, Jamaica do import eggs. Jamaica do import eggs. That's one of the things that we're seeking to fix in the market, because the area or the marketplace for egg production is really wide in Jamaica. We want to minimize the importation of eggs. So we advise persons, local farmers, you can get involved into the egg production so that we can minimize the amount of import that we have for these birds. We continue to give education to our persons when they ask, what is the difference? I don't like white eggs because they are foreign eggs or they are duck eggs or whatever the case. I'm here to tell you that these birds are just different in terms of reason for creation. The quality and nutritional values for the eggs are the same. So Javini Scott here, J.A. Scott Farms and Farm Store. I will continue to serve you. I will continue to give you as much information as possible for you to understand what your choices are. And we're located in St. Baker in St. Anne, Jamaica. And we'll see you on the next video.